forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, good evening to you on this Friday where it has turned overcast and a little rainy out there in a few spots. You can see kind of the glimmer off of the parking lot surface there in Charleston where rain has fallen there, as you can see. Let's take a look at what's happening on the Storm Tracker Doppler radar, and you can see right through portions of Coles County where we've had some of those light rain showers. Put this in motion, and again, we have had some breaks in that rain, but we're going to see this area really begin to fill in as we get into tonight. You're also noticing a huge temperature contrast from north to south. Take a look at Effingham, 60 degrees right now, and then work your way over towards Springfield at 51 and 43 in Quincy as a cold front moves through the area. We're going to see a drop in those temperatures as we go throughout tonight. Well, the rain hasn't made it really to Champaign yet, but before too long, things are going to get soggy here. We'll talk about how long into the weekend the rain lasts and whether or not we may see a switch over to any wintry precipitation by the end of the weekend. That's coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right
now on WCIA 3 News.
One home has seen better days, and neighbors want it gone. The city says it could take a while. Plus, we're learning more about a deadly shooting that happened last night, what police are saying about its ties to other gun violence in the capital city. And there's a friendly rivalry between first responders, how they used it for a good cause.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
They need to tear it down.
But the city says it's not that simple. House in Danville is a sight for sore eyes, and it's been that way for a while. Neighbors want to see it go, but it could be years before that happens. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting joins us live in our newsroom. Courtney, why is it going to take so long?
Well, Paul, it's because the city has a long list of properties just like this one. Over the past few years, they have demolished about 15 of those every year, but there's a lot of work left to be done. This house on Martin Street by Clarence Street sits empty. Neighbors say homeless people go in and out. They've even witnessed people ripping siding off of it, and plants around it are also overgrown. Neighbors are frustrated that no matter what they do to their own properties, this will always be here to drag the neighborhood down.
It just needs to be gone. It's falling down, and the roof's caving in on it, I think.
There's nothing we could do here. It's just a horrible eyesore and makes everyone uncomfortable.
This house is on the city's potential inspections list. There are about 170 houses in Danville on that list as well. Those houses could be demolished anywhere between 3 to 5 years. These demolitions, though, they aren't cheap. They cost the city of Danville an average of about $10,500 to do. That's paid for by blight removal tax dollars and community development block grants. Live in the newsroom, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Courtney, thanks for that update. Now, since 2013, the city's been demolishing about 15 to 16 properties a year. It plans to start doing 20 to 25 a year going forward, and that's because it expects to have some more money. Here's an update now. The Sangamon County coroner identified the man shot and killed in a Wendy's drive-thru Thursday night. 29-year-old Latrance Kelly died from multiple gunshot wounds. In fact, he died on his way to the hospital. The shooting was among 3 to happen in Springfield over the last 24 hours. The other 2 victims are expected to recover, but Springfield police are investigating whether the 3 shootings are all linked.
We are actively investigating all of those shots fired incidents, and we are always looking for links to tie them together, and at this time we're just not prepared to release any of that information.
Police are still looking for 2 suspects from the shooting at the Wendy's on Lindbergh and Freedom Drive. The police have limited information about those suspects. Charges were dropped against a man in Forsyth, but he lost his job anyway. Jonathan Hovey faced charges for sexual assault earlier this year. He was a first-grade teacher in Normal. Prosecutors said he'd been abusing kids since 2005. Charges were dropped in September. Last night, school board members voted to terminate his employment. A board member in Macon County who resigned called for unity last night. That plea came from a letter read during a regular meeting. Earlier this week, Matthew Brown and fellow Republican Kevin Byrd resigned from their positions. Byrd said the decision required hours of thought. Neither could be reached for further comment. The county clerk says Jay Corvey was appointed to one of those vacancies. Today was a first in one city. A recreational marijuana dispensary opened this morning in Charleston. Doors opened at Zenleaf, rather, which is near the corner of Lincoln and 9th. It's the only dispensary in the region, and owners say the area was underserved, and they wanted to give people a closer option. Let's take a look at the latest COVID numbers now. Fewer patients are using ICU beds in Region 3. Yesterday, 89% of those beds were being used. Now it's down to 84%. Region 6 is still at 71% usage. That's the same as it was yesterday. Number of new cases are also down across the state compared to yesterday. More than 9,400 cases were identified in the last 24 hours. The positivity rate also down to 11.1%. We hear about COVID-19 prevention constantly, but healthcare leaders are reminding everyone it's also important to take care of your other healthcare needs. And to help people do that, Carl has a mobile health clinic. You may have seen one of these that you see on your screen. Carl uses them in the Champaign-Urbana area and is expanding to places including Danville. Today, he made a stop in that city.
People are having difficulty getting into a normal brick and mortar building. We try to put ourselves in areas where people are able to even just walk in, and we can provide full service primary care to all age ranges.
Plan is for that mobile clinic to visit Danville at least once a month. They can do anything with that mobile clinic that a primary care doctor can do. A neighborhood in Champaign wants to help families in need, and it's encouraging others to do the same. The Devonshire South 2 HOA is providing Christmas presents to people in need in the area. They're encouraging other HOAs to do the same. Devonshire South is also providing needed items like coats, socks, and other essential items. If you want to donate, you can check out our website for some more information. The University of Illinois Housing launched a food program called Everybody Eats to help those in need who need to eat for free. It's a collaboration with the Department of Food Sciences and Human Nutrition. The program offers free rice and soup at the Ike and ISR dining halls. The Bevere Cafe offers free meals cooked by students and staff. They normally see over 200 people in the cafe, but this year with COVID, the numbers have gone down. The cafe says its goal remains the same.
We wanted to be able to serve people of all different means and backgrounds. And those who maybe don't have the means to pay for their lunch, if they come in the door, they're hungry, they're still going to get to eat.
The food program is free for those in the community. No ID and sign-up is required, but you do have to show a negative COVID test to enter the dining halls. After this semester, on the 19th, the program will begin again January 17th. Many probably aren't looking forward to seeing snow this season. What you can do to make getting around in it a little easier. Plus, emergency use could soon be coming for a COVID-19 vaccine. Why that doesn't mean the nation is out of the woods yet.